Put you right here. Long time no see, guys. I am in China right now, and if you hear any kind of noises, it's because I'm using the window light right here, and my apartment is literally right by the main street. And then there is the cracky air conditioning sounds in the background, so ignore those. I will do voiceover for the rest of my video, but I just want to really just say hi to all of you guys. It's been a long time since I filmed a video. I went to Egypt for volunteering and I came back with with an ACL, and I literally have like injured leg. It's something like this. I'm just showing, and this is a tower that's wrapping up. Like I cannot walk properly right now, but ignore those things. I guess I'm too excited because I am going to be filming a show, a talk show, a new talk show. It's hosted by my favorite host. His name is Heatherwhocosmo. I will post a picture right here probably. To be honest, he's a very kind person and very intelligent. He's just everything. Anyway, let's jump right into today's video. Today's video is gonna be like about this makeup look. I think it will be perfect for like a date night, or you know, go back to school makeup, daily makeup that's very perky, very natural. I think it's very natural. So I feel like this intro is gonna be a million years long. So let's jump right in. After cleansing my face with cleanser, I'm gonna go in with the Calendula Herbal Extra Toner by Kiehl's. This is a very sensitive, skin-friendly toner. It's very calming, but if you want something stronger, I won't recommend this. Then I'm gonna go in with my trusty Power Infusing Concentrate by Shiseido. This is a really great serum to stabilize your skin condition. I promise you, after you using it, like acne-prone skin will see an improvement. Clearly Corrective Dark Spot Solution by Kiehl's as well. This is what I've been using since I came back from Egypt to correct all the dark spot. I did see a little bit improvement. I will keep you guys updated. Then I'm gonna go in with my Biosense Squalene Peptide Eye Gel. This is a very lightweight eye gel. It claims to reduce puffiness and dark circles. I don't see any improvement on the dark circles yet, but I did see improvement on the puffiness. Dr. Jar Ceramidin, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not really sure. It's again very calming since I've been having acne, but right now I see a lot of improvements. It's not very heavy as well. It has like a herbal scent. I like this. Before I go into makeup, I'm gonna go with my sunscreen by Biore. I guess that's Biore, I don't know. UV Perfect Face Milk. That's SPF 50. Use moderate amount so it won't leave a white cast on your face. First, I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Porefessional Primer to fill in the pores around my nose area to leave my skin a smoother canvas. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the NYX Hydro Touch to hydrate the rest of my face because my skin condition is kind of like a combo skin right now. I'm gonna try this Catrice Color Correcting Concealer. First, I'm gonna go in with the orange shade to color correct my very dark circles. Then I'm gonna go in with the green one to color correct all the redness around my nose area and some spot around my cheek. This concealer, somehow, I don't know why, when you apply it with the brush, it doesn't show up as much as you applied it with your hands. For foundation today, I'm gonna use my old trusty buddy Milani 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Light Beige. I'm gonna use my pure sponge. I don't recommend this sponge, it's really stiff, but you know, I'm just gonna work with whatever I have on my hand. Spread out the the foundation evenly on your skin and then buff it out with the sponge. I like to use a stamping motion rather than a wiping motion when I'm using the blender because it just makes the foundation stick to your skin a little bit better. Then I'm gonna use my pony fat brush to go in with the beige shade in the palette to further conceal my dark circles and also the tail of my eyes to conceal any dullness. And then I like to buff it out further with my sponge just to make the concealer set better. Then for a little bit more coverage, I use the Eriton Full Coverage Concealer. I am using the little bit pink shade just to brighten up my under eye area, also to conceal my dark circles. Yeah, it's all about the dark circles. to set everything in place, I'm gonna use the RCMA powder. I just put RCMA powder in the NYC jar, yeah. And just lightly, gently tap a little bit powder for my under eye area. And also use the rest of it to set my nose and then cheek, everywhere. Then I'm gonna use the Eclipse blur powder to further set my concealer. Also, this literally give you a face to blur smooth effect. So I really love to use it, but just don't use it too much, otherwise your face is gonna look a little bit too powdery. Then for the brows, I'm gonna go in with my Etude House brow pencil. I'm using the shade 01 since I dye my hair brown, if you can notice. Yeah, dark. Just draw the shape first. First, I'm gonna draw the underline area of my brow. Then I'm gonna go in with my upper eye area. After finishing drawing the brow shape, I am gonna use this Kate brow powder to fill in any blackness of my brow. I'm gonna mix the first two shades to kind of fill in the head of my brow, and then I'm gonna go in with the darker shade to go into my brow's tail, if that makes sense to you guys. Using Daiso's eyebrow coat to brush on the spoolie of my eyebrow pencil, then dab a little bit on the hand to get rid of any excess. Then I'm just gonna comb my eyebrows to fix their position. Going back to the Catrice All Around Concealer Palette, I'm going to use the lightest shade to prime my lid. And I found it's so pigmented, this shade, for some reason. And then I'm just going to use my pure sponge to blend out the concealer. Then I'm going to use the RCMA No Color Powder just to set the eyelid. Using the new brush I bought off Chinese online website, I am gonna use the first two lightest shade of the Kate eyebrow powder to contour my nose and also my jaw. Create a warm eye look today, I'm using my Morphe 35F palette. First, using the lightest transition shade to go all over my lid. Also bring up to the crease a little bit. Then I'm gonna use the yellow tone light brown shade to focus on the outer triangle of my eye and then bring to the crease. Then using the neutral brown shade to focus a little bit lower and then focus on the outer V and then just, blend it in. Then I'm gonna using the coppery blonde shade to put on my lid below the crease. Just pat it on. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with this kind of pinkish highlighter shade and just pack it on my inner corner. For the under eyelashes, I am going with the neutral brown shade and just smoke it out on the lower lash line from the back to the front. Then I'm going with the yellow tone light brown shade to buff it out the dark brown shade. Before I go in with my eyeliner, I like to curl my lashes first. For tight lining my eyes, I'm going with Natural Republic Creaming Gel Eyeliner in 01. Then I'm using Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner in Ultra Black to make a little small wing. Just take your time when you're doing eyeliner. And I'm just gonna fix my brow a little bit here. This one really makes your eyelash looks very spiky and then very long. I'm really impressed. Then for a little bit density of the eyelashes, I'm going with my trusty Stila Huge Mascara. Then just going in for one more time to make the eyelashes a little bit dramatic. I am just packing a little more of the coppery eyeshadow. Then curl your eyelashes one more time after the mascara. The blush of the day, I'm using Etude House Very Delicious Blush. This one looks like cream on the hand, but applies like a powder on the face and lasts really long. I really like it and smells delicious. For contour, I'm going with my trusty butter bronzer by Physicians Formula. Using this Morphe brush, just gonna bronze the perimeter of my face, the hollows, and just everywhere. I want to go with some subtle highlight today, so I'm going to use the Essence Nude Highlighter using the Real Techniques brush and just highlight the C area and my nose and the cupid's bow. For the lips, the last but the most delicious part, using the MAC Sweet Sakura. It's a little shiny coral red shade. Just put on the lip. Last but not least, I'm using my all-time favorite Urban Decay setting spray to set my whole face. I changed my clothes, and by mixing the black and the brown eyeshadow, I am just gonna fill in my hairline. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. What should I do with this? Should I rip it out? Oh, it's something like this. Haha. My first time ever wear this kind of shirt.